Larissa, we've seen you, I mean, although in a very small role in Go Goa Gone, this has been the first feature film for you.
Yeah.
Although the journey has been for a while, you've done commercials and everything.
Yeah.
How was it to be part of a full-length film? Like, how was it very challenging? Or?
It was very challenging, very much, because I had to learn the language.
Right.
I had to learn like how Indian girls really are, and I had to give life to someone, to my character, in a certain way which I was living
Right.
completely her.
Right.
So it was a big challenge for me, because usually TVCs and ads, you don't have to talk,
Yeah.
or even if you have to talk, it's not that much. But giving life to someone and living that person, it's challenging.
Right. So, what was your character like, and what was she called?
Anjali,
Right. And
my sweet little girl, not little girl, but yeah, she's very in love, very much in love, and she's very sweet,
right.
and funny.
Mm-hmm. So, are you like that in real?
I am like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it must have been a little easier for you to play that character.
To play the character.
Right. And did you take any lessons?
I had a class for because I had to learn the language, right? So I had to know what I was talking and how to talk. And then I had a classes for this.
Mm-hmm.
My teacher, she was Bhikshu, her husband, her daughter. They are like family for me now.
Right.
And they helped me a lot, because one thing is you just speak, another thing is you have to understand, to say what and to express about that.
Right.
So it was a process of learning, understanding, and acting.
Right. So when you say the language, and you took lessons for it, what kind of lessons? Like, was it like proper Telugu lessons or acting lessons?
To learn how to the Telugu.
Cool.
Yeah.
So,
but I felt it's really, once you know,
right.
it's really easy. No? Say that it's easy. Because it is easy.
Right. So I'm guessing it's easier for you because you know Chinese, and then you know Portuguese. That's your own language. And so are you someone who picks up language very fast?
I love language.
Right.
And when they told me that, when I had the first meeting with my director, Sunil sir, he said, but you're not speaking Hindi and you're not talking in English. You have to talk in Telugu.
Right.
I was like, Telugu? Wow, how is this language? I really love language. My actually favorite language, it's French.
Right.
But I don't speak at all. I really want to learn one day, but anyway, now I'm in the Telugu process. And when I learned the Chinese, I got like really fast, and Portuguese is my own language.
Right.
And yeah, I really like language.
Right. So how did you pick up Chinese? Because you lived there?
Because I lived there.
Right.
Yeah.
So how long were you there?
5 years.
And what did you do?
I was modeling, and I was having like, I used to have a person with me, which this girl, she said, I want to learn Portuguese. And I was like, okay, so I teach you Portuguese, you teach me Chinese. But she was just like from all the, like, my work area, you know. And she said, but Portuguese is difficult. This was like 6 years ago, 6, 7 years ago. And then she started saying, okay, I'm gonna teach you the basics. But I usually get like this, like if I heard you speaking, and I will ask you like, what did you just say? And then I keep that on my mind.
Right.
And for me, living in different countries is not only work. It's learn the language, the live in a different way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, China, I was
So you've been away from home, Larissa, for a very long time now.
Almost 10 years.
Larissa, you also bonded with Venel Kishore. We see you exchange tweets and stuff. Okay, and stuff like that. How did you guys, end up being such good friends?
We had scenes together.
Right.
We was working together, and then we start being more like good friends.
Right.
So when we start the Twitter thing, we started just making fun, like me and